Oh shit, man. It did my boy dirty. But hey, life goes on. Anyway, One Piece chapter 742. Okay, on the cover, what you call him, Robin. She's just there with some sleeping, not lying, but they all got snot bubbles. Anyway, we go into this flashback, and they're talking about this they got Kyros in the fight with Ricky, and Ricky. It turned out Ricky was the one who was the only one to actually damage Kyros in the fight, and Ricky turned out to be King Riku. And we should call him. They said that Kyros took it easy on him when he found out he was Riku, so that might have been the reason why he was able to land that attack. Anyway, Riku kept putting in work. Kyros kept putting in work. Um, he got introduced to the king's daughters, which was this girl named Scarlet and Viola. You already know who that is. And Scarlet, she thinks that Kyros is the worst person to ever live. She's just like everybody else. We heard you killed that one guy about 40 years ago, so we know that you're garbage. You know, that type of thing. Scarlet looks into his mind, and she knows he ain't half bad. You know, he's a little rough around the edges, but he ain't half bad. She can read his mind. She knows what's going on. Anyway, as fate would have it, Scarlet got kidnapped. Her bodyguards got killed. She got kidnapped by some pirates. Kyros came over there and rescued her. From then on, she fell in love with him and all the other dumb shit. But she couldn't be with him because remember he's a killer or whatever they want to say, all the other dumb shit. They staged her death, had the funeral. They said that she had some kind of weird disease or whatever, so that way she could be with Kyros. Kyros, and them, they went into hiding with them. Had the baby, who it is, Rebecca. And you see Kyros acting like a damn idiot. He's like, man, I don't even want to touch the girl. I'm a killer. I don't want her to be tainted by that. And we get a long flashback from him. We see how the family interact with Rebecca, how they interact with Kyros, and they realize he's a good guy. Anyway, we cut to the important part of this when Doflamingo comes in with his crew and they start fucking shit up. Now they managed to get him into some sea stone cuffs, right? Get it around his legs. What I think happened is I think Doflamingo did it. Remember, he can use the strings and stuff. Probably caught him off guard. When all this stuff went down, Kyros went to the castle to figure out what's going on. See if he had to put in some work. See if he had to do 10 years for putting in work. What you call him? Doflamingo offered him a spot. He said, "Yo, work for me." He said, "Work for me," and he gave him the offer to work for him. Anyway, he said, "I already sent some people to take care of that daughter of yours and the wife of yours." Kyros was like, "Okay, it's going down, baby." Anyway, he cut his own leg off and jumped towards Doflamingo. He's getting ready to put in that work. We see Doflamingo. He's got a sword. Okay, I didn't know that. So you see him pulling the sword out. He didn't actually pull it on him because before it happened, Kyros got turned into a toy. Now, what I think happened is Kyros jumped towards the Doflamingo. You see the girl put her hand out. You don't see her actually touch him. I think she actually touched the leg, turned the toy into the leg into a toy. Maybe that's what fucked up the contract. Because it was enough for her to turn him into a toy, but not enough for her to do the contract. She only touched, he wasn't even attached to him. You know what I'm saying? She only touched a piece of him that wasn't even attached. So that's what I'm thinking might have happened. Anyway, he got turned into a toy. He saved the king in the toy form. Got him out. And guess what he did? Witness. Oh, so you see he has one leg. I thought that he lost a leg as a toy. He lost a leg before. That's an interesting tidbit I think we got there. That was good. Anyway, he witnessed his wife get murdered. And you know who it was. It was that dude Diamante murdered his wife. He seen her get shot. I don't know if he's seen him actually shoot her, but he shot her. Anyway, he reveals that they can't even feel when their bodies is a toy. You have no feelings. So that's one thing we find out. Anyway, we cut back to normal, and that pretty much damn near the whole chapter was that flashback. I think they should have condensed the hell out of it. Although I think they done the flashback in and of itself, I think was done well. But I think they could have done it in just a short amount of time, got that shit out the way, because we got a whole bunch of other shit we got to get to. Anyway, your boy, what's that dude name? God damn, I don't know how I forgot his name. What's the dude? He's in the Don Quixote family, the one that can explode people. I can't remember. Oh well, I don't know how I forgot his name. He finds out that we should call him what's my man name? Kinemon was dressed up as Doflamingo. Anyway, Kyros says that I'm banking on turning back into a human so that way I can fight. But here's a question. When he turned back to a human, will his leg just bleed out? Another thing is, if he's a toy and he can find his toy leg and reattach it while he's a toy, when he turns back into a human, will his leg be attached? That's another thing. I'm hoping they could do that. I'm hoping that they can, attach his leg as a toy and reattach it, or will his leg just be, reappear on him, as normal? I don't know. Anyway, we cut to the fight. What you call my man? What's his name? Jesus. He's throwing all types of elbows, and they said that the elbows is actually cracking the damn the foundation of the Coliseum. The Coliseum's gonna go down if he don't, stop that. And my boy Sabo, he's moving, and he said he actually is enjoying this. He's actually able to dodge these things and not get hurt and still fight. This dude is fucking powerful, man. He's a beast. Anyway, we already know what you call him is protecting Rebecca. What's his name? Bartolomeo. He's protecting Rebecca. She's on her knees crying. I'm like, God damn. This is one thing that's let down in the chapter, other than just the flashback taking too long. The flashback was most of the chapter by a long shot. It took way too long. Although I thought the flashback was done well. She's on the ground crying. I'm like, come on now, you getting ready to get murdered. Now's not the time. I understand you're shocked, but right now, come on, baby. We don't have it like that right now, baby. It ain't the time for all that. But she's on the ground crying her ass off. I can't believe you're the one who killed my mother. Whatever. Anyway, we cut to to Frankie. He finally got taken out. Because remember, he had a few people on him. A few more people showed up. They took him out. He couldn't take. He put up a good fight. They finally took him out. Now it's down to Usopp. Usopp got beat by Trouble. I don't like the fact that they off-screened this. That's a letdown for me. Because we didn't get to see what Usopp could have done. They off-screened it. They come in. He's unconscious. They say he's unconscious. Sugar takes that damn that poison grape or whatever they was getting ready to give her and puts it in my boy Usopp. He shoots this flame out his mouth. That's how hot it was. And I don't know why she's looking at him crazy, but she passes out. So it looks like Usopp got the job done, but I don't know. I don't know why she passed out. Maybe they reveal that in the next chapter. But that kind of sucks. They off-screened it. He lost. First off, we wanted him to win. Second, I'm still not gonna be mad at Usopp for the simple fact is Luffy lost, Zoro lost, everybody's lost a fight. The only fight Usopp lost so far was the one to Luffy. So him losing this fight, I gotta go ahead and get. I don't think this was a fight for him to lose though. Not because it was him losing to Treble in terms of him just fighting Treble, whether he's losing to him. He's a fucking Logia. That's understandable. But the thing that kind of takes the cake is that everybody depending on him. This is the fight that more people depend on him than anything. People that don't even know him is depending on him. Frankie lost. Robin lost. You understand? My boy Soldier, he's waiting to to do something. He's hoping that Usopp can bring him back. This wasn't a fight. I'm not gonna say this wasn't a fight, but this is a fight that more than likely he shouldn't have lost. Not based on strength level, because Treble is strong as hell and he's a Logia. You understand? Well, how is Usopp gonna fight against a Logia? But I'm thinking they should have pulled something out of his ass. I mean, he should have had some plant that could have, fought against him, or that Usopp that got beat wasn't really him. It was a clone plant or something. I don't know, something. God damn. Because in this situation, this is a fight that we really didn't want him to win. I mean, didn't want him to lose. Although I think he's understandable. He lost Treble. Treble's a strong motherfucker. So, that's what that's what it is. So I can understand him losing to him, but not at this time, not like this. But we got to see why Sugar passed out, because that didn't make any damn sense. But if she passes out, will the toys turn back into normal? I'm hoping Usopp gets back up, because he's taken a beating like this before and got it back up. Like with Mr. Ford, his whole body got demolished. He came back. I'm hoping he can come back, because now's not the time to lose. But before people say, I can't believe Usopp lost this. Frankie lost. Frankie was all fighting against multiple people. He lost. Robin lost. And I'm talking about these two people lost right now. Usopp lost. 3 Straw Hats already lost. So 3 Straws had lost. You can't really just say, oh, Usopp, even though, like I said, Usopp should have been the one to win. If anybody should have won, it should have been Usopp. But come on, look who's he fighting against. Logias. He doesn't have armament hockey. So I'm going to say that he should have won based off the writing, but I'm gonna give it a pass in terms of I see why he lost, but I hope he comes back. I hope he gets up and hits him with something. God damn it! Or we see that she passed out because he probably had this, the damn slingshot like this, and while he's looking like he's unconscious, he might have spit it back out in the mouth or whatever. I gotta see how he beat Sugar, and hopefully somebody gonna come in and beat Trouble. But Usopp, so far we see that he did the job. They just gotta clear that up. This chapter, like I said, took too long with the flashback. Flashback was well done though, but it was most of the chapter. And this was a fight that I believe Usopp, from the past experiences in this, in these recent chapters, this is a fight that he should have won. It would have did his character some good. It would have did the series some good. So I don't see why he lost it. So I'm gonna go ahead and degrade it because of that. I'm gonna give this a 3. And I'm thinking about, I was thinking about 2.5, but I can't really give it a 2.5 because like I said, it was well done. It's just that Usopp thing was really messed it up because the most of it was really just that flashback, and the flashback was well done. It just took too damn long. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3. But all right. Anyway, let me see the comments. I seen that little Naruto rant about you being racist. I've been hearing things like Miyn is racist, Jesus Christ says it, J Room, several people have been saying that. I'm really starting to believe everybody says it so you believe it. I'm sure that you're probably that Jesus Christ dude. Yup. It's a damn troll. I went to his channel. It's a troll. Before you guys even say something, it's a troll that did this. Let me go ahead and block him. You know it's a troll because the channel was just created. He just made the channel. The only reason he didn't put in a whole bunch of nonsense in there is because people won't believe it. He's trying to get people to believe it. But anyway, peace. Let me go ahead and get back to my daily life. Comment, like, subscribe. Anime and manga means more. Usopp should have win. He's still my boy though, but I'm hoping they do something with him good in the future. Clean this shit up. This was a fight he should have won.